Hey y'all, this is Salty Language episode 81.
81?
81, live from the, I don't know, whatever we called this place. Shameless Plug Studios.
Shameless Plug Studios.
Yes, I'm Brian.
I'm Tony.
I'm Tate.
I'm a mess.
And together we are...
Oh, man.
Wild Stallions.
We're not.
Oh.
We're not Wild Stallions.
Damn it, we should be.
Should we? I don't think so. I think we could come up with a much better name. Let's not, because it'd end up being stupid. So. What the heck?
But Wild Stallions can't be broken.
Oh, I don't know about all that. Man, we just started the show. Oz is all trying to jump in.
Holy hell.
That's not happening. Sorry, Oz.
Aw.
You want me to let him in?
If you want to.
All right. From the very beginning, this is going to be wacky.
All right.
Crikey!
Wow. Now all he's got to do is answer his
Yeah.
dealio.
Oh, g'day, lads.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
What's up, Oz?
What's happening?
You should probably kill the... Not much, man. We just started.
We certainly did.
Did he go bye-bye? Oh.
Sorry, my camera is being operated by a fucking idiot.
You.
I know, right?
You need a new crew, sir.
Yes.
I know. I'm thinking of actually letting the other guy go back to his career in sort of medical taxidermy and vivisection, so I think it's perhaps a little bit better a use of his time, so...
Now, I actually think you could use him for what you're doing and what he does.
Do you think multi-skilling? I don't know if I've got the patience to, or like the hardware equipment to be actually able to train someone with that level of cruelty. I think it'd be enormously psychologically taxing for me over the long term.
Fair enough.
That's fair. That's fair.
Right. Yeah, no, I am a fairly strident taskmaster, as you know, most of the listening audience would be entirely aware, as I'm sort of. A lot of you may or may not know that rather than disciplining my children, you know, with the usual methods like threats of adoption or, so, you know, little stabs with a biro or, you know, just the usual thing, I actually try to educate them. So I give them push-ups, which is actually true. A lot of people don't realise. Because I came from a military background, and still do, apparently. And the big thing for me is if you threaten someone, then they only learn fear. If you hit someone, they learn resentment. If you shout at someone, they learn affection for metal. So...
Metal.
It's kind of important.
That explained a lot about me.
Devil horns.
Yes.
A 3-year-old that does that now, I've got no idea if she realises what the fuck she's doing, but my wife finds it enormously annoying.
Most 3-year-olds don't know what they're doing.
But yes, push-ups. The idea behind it was that eventually my eldest daughter, we're up at my parents' house, and she went off tits about something or other. So... as is their want. So I had this idea that I was actually going to give push-ups, and she was a little bit resistant. I said, no, I'll do them with you because you've got a very bad daddy, because you don't understand what you've done wrong, so obviously it's something that I've done wrong. So we did 10 push-ups together. Well, it worked so well that I've actually carried on doing it. So I've had my 6-year-old punch out 30 push-ups before. Admittedly, she's ready to die at the end of it, but... if it's something as a result of me miseducating her about, I'll actually do them with her, and we have a break in between 10. So now my 6-year-old actually...
Wait, hold on. What kind of break? Like you have some ice cream or something in between?
Have
A water break.
a sprinkle.
Foster's break.
Ah, good call. Now stop it. He doesn't drink Foster's.
No one does.
Come on.
Strange name. Foster's the sort of thing you wash your balls in.
That's what it tastes like, too, so I understand.
It does. We've got a thing here called Tui's Extra Dry, or Ted's. So we end up by smashing that into our head. Or if the further north you go, generally the more stupid you become.
It's the opposite here. Sorry, Dana, that was not meant. That was not meant as a shot at you, dude.
Yeah, it was.
It was not.
Sure it was.
All right, maybe.
Whatever. I'm way smarter than you guys, so I don't care.
Come on, dudes, remember the Alamo. They've been milking that for years.
Oh, I know. She's told me about it. Ugh.
I know. Oh, shit, that was the most evil glance
I
I've
told
ever
you that we were milking the Alamo.
Anyway, so yeah, I haven't.
I'll do it for the story.
You'll milk out anyone for the story, Tony. Uh-oh.
Place you are,
There we go.
like the deep south
Yeah,
of the
Skype's
United
acting up.
States. I think it might be because of the equator, but in Queensland, their primary beer that they drink is called 4X. So
Sounds like an
4X
energy drink.
apparently is a strain for beer. So there you go. So
Are you saying our propaganda's been lying to us here?
enormously. Seriously, I would be dead set pissed off about it. I mean, after the Obamacare and, kids walking into schools and shooting other kids, but...
How dare TV lie to me?
I know, right?
Now, how does it feel to eat at the original Outback?
God.
See, a lot of people are really surprised when they actually come overseas, they come and visit from, like, the US, and I've got some friends that have come over from Canada. Like, they hear about the Great Australian Bush. I think they're working on the theory that the Great Australian Bush is essentially one plant. People walking around looking at the airport, and they're going, which way is the bush? And it's just like, dude, you're at a fucking airport. And they find it, like, enormously disappointing. But for some reason, I can't figure out what it is about you cats, but you really dig on koalas, and you would know my opinion. I know, right?
I'm with you about punching them. I'm all on board for the punching them.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Fuck koalas. Right?
I only like them if they're killing cats and raping dogs. That's all.
Well, that's enough
Gum
of
nuts.
your personal habits.
Am I a koala?
I've seen her suit.
Was she Mario all of a sudden?
That was private.
The qualifications for being a koala are apparently you have to have genital scabies, piss on the Japanese, and really razor-sharp claws. So that, I don't know, Tate, does that sound like you?
Sounds about right.
No. Sounds like Brian, actually.
I don't have scabies. Pissing on the Japanese, I might do.
What about the razor sharp claws?
I've got razor-sharp nails. And also, one of the other things is they get high a lot. Pretty much all they do... Fuck koalas. All right? Koala bear. Anyway, since we brought it up, right, this is an animal... Fuck koalas. Right? It's a very stupid-looking, fat... fucking thing that sits in a tree and it goes that's the noise it actually makes, right?
So it's like most of the guys outside of Tate's house. The mouth breathers.
Get any close, they're trying to actually figure out what the sea creature is meshed against the glass. Anyway, so this fucking animal, its main food source is a plant called the eucalypt or gum tree. Now, it creates a euphoric high. So, in other words, this animal eats this stuff and gets stoned. What does it do then? It goes fucking. And not only does it go fucking, but it fucks noisily. So, this hairy, scabies-ridden, razor-clawed fucking pissing machine drops out of trees going... Fuck koalas. You know what?
Oh my God.
Since you brought it up.
What?
You brought it up.
We did?
Shut up, mate. This is my time to shine.
Don't you have your own show to shine on?
Oh my God. I knew you'd bring that up. We'll have you on. It's fine. We've got to find a token female, okay? Your name's on the list. Okay, we're not getting GG back, so you never know. We'll work out a shareware thing for the happen. Anyway, this thing During the bushfires in Australia, they had koalas exploding because they had so much eucalyptus oil in them that these things, eucalyptus oil is enormously flammable. So when there was a bushfire, you'd hear,
You need. Whoa, hold on, Oz. Is there footage of this somewhere?
I wish there was. The only footage there is of a touching scene where there's a burnt koala being fed water out of the drink bottle of a firefighter. It's enormously touching. You know what that koala did? It recovered and it would have pissed on someone, and then it's at the back of my place going, That's what I want to do. I don't get the opportunity.
Uh-oh.
We lost some sound here. Oz, we lost your sound.
Or something
there we go.
Australian and stupid. Get the opportunity. Fuck koalas. And while we're on the topic, fuck pandas and whales. When's the last time a whale tried to save you? I got locked out of my car in a car park. I had to wait 4 hours for my wife to come and bring the change of keys, the spare set of keys. A whale wasn't there to help me. Why should I contribute money to save a whale? Fuck whale.
That would have been great if a whale did show up, though.
That would have been pretty awesome.
You call a locksmith, it's a whale, it shows up. It's like, hey, how's it going?
Walks and that's the whale translation for, hey, lucky I've got a spare set.
Well, it's good to know if we need someone to translate animals that we can call on you for that.
It's true.
I know, right? Seriously.
Tony does most of our foreigner impressions. So.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I take care of that.
So, since the crocodile hunter took his last interview with Ray a bit seriously, it's sort of they've needed someone to actually step up to the breach and sort of. So the crocodile hunter's kid, his daughter's name's Bindi.
Yep.
And Bindi in Australia is actually a small variety of native grass with sharp little things. Like over summer, when you're a kid, as is your want, you'd go strolling across the lawn and all of a sudden you'd feel like your foot was actually on fire and you'd stepped on like a million bear traps and ants' nests at once. And those are Bindis. And I just thought how appropriate, considering seeing what the crocodile hunter's daughter's like in front of a camera, that she's named after a small little prick that gets under your feet. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Hey, Oz, have you ever given a best man speech at a wedding?
I actually have. True story. I came back to a period called 1996.
I barely remember that. I was a senior in high school.
Fuck you. Anyway.
I was a sophomore?
All right. I was considerably older.
think.
This
3 years later, we partied like it was 1999.
We did. And,
Oh, boo.
and I was drunk before it was 2000 and passed out. That was
in 1999, I was throwing drunken arseholes out of a club. So, yeah. I don't want to make it seem like I've done a lot, but, you know, I have. Largely as a result of sort of, you know, pursuing sort of lucre or trying to score ass. But anyway, it's another story. So, 1996, my younger brother got married, and I had sort of the honour of being the best man at his wedding. But leading up to that, I was actually working in the entertainment industry. I had this idea that I was actually going to be a professional actor. It's hard to believe, I know, given sort of my looks, but you know, they might have been doing a reboot of like Francis the Talking Mule or something. So they were filming the movie The Phantom in Australia with Billy Zane.
Mm-hmm.
So now at the time that I was actually in the acting industry, I gave a shit about my physical appearance. So I was actually going to the gym. I had a body like a condom full of walnuts. So I had the typical sun-kissed Australian body that makes men wet. So I actually looked reasonably chiselled, and I was okay with it, curiously enough, because I used to date a lot more, sort of not looking like something that had dropped out of the nose of a whale.
Fuck whales.
Fuck whales. Let's not go there again.
I know, T. Quit bringing whales up.
That I live in a state of Australia called New South Wales. So It's a cruel twist of irony. Anyway, so I went, short story long, I went to my agents and she said, out of curiosity, what do you look like without your shirt off? And I went, oh man, I know exactly where this is going. And
Yep, pants are next.
I said, what is that? And she said, how would you look in purple? And I said, what do you mean? And she said, well, Billy Zane's shooting the Phantom. And I went, what? Seriously? What do you want me to do? You want me to be a bad guy? No, they're looking for body doubles. Well, I actually screen tested for it, and I got it. Downside, it commenced shooting on the 27th of January, which was when I was supposed to be the best man at my brother's wedding. Well, I moved heaven and earth to actually try and knock that actually on the head and be able to do both. In the end, I chose my brother's wedding, which, considering all the coverage and the hype that the Phantom movie got and where Billy Zane's career went directly afterwards, I think was the right decision.
You chose wisely.
Yeah, you know. Admittedly, I am relatively curious as to what I would have looked like in a purple body sock, but, you know, that's going to be the dream. I can work up to that eventually again one day, so...
I'm still stuck on Walnuts in a condom.
Yeah, right? By the way, that might be the name of the show.
I like it. Now I'm gonna test that out and see what that looks like.
I'd come out of the gym, and the gym that I used to go to is run by sort of an ex-army physical training instructor, and because I'm actually ex-army, current Navy, but ex-army at the time, like, you essentially shoot the shit with sort of ex-defence personnel, and he'd say, what's going on, champions? Oh, geez, look at you, you're ripped! Like this. And obviously anyone with that level of excitement is either high, insane, or like channeling a greyhound with like a lit firework in its arsehole. So
sounds like an exploding koala.
Yeah.
Dude was really excited. And I never felt entirely comfortable describing myself as ripped. And I was never a juice head like he was. So I sort of looked at myself in the mirror one day and I just thought, you know, I look like either sort of a bowel after it's sort of been afflicted with diverticulosis and it's got little pockets of fecal matter actually trapped in there. It's all bumpy and horrible looking. And I thought, how can I actually relate that in a comedic way to like an adoring public, just in case I ever, years from now, end up on a podcast.
Right.
Perfect. Good forethought.
This is it. You have to plan ahead. People don't plan to fail to plan.
Wait a minute.
I actually thought about it, workshopped a couple of things. I thought, oh, loose change and a rubber glove. No, not quite. I know, let's go for a condom full of walnuts. So that was my decision. I stuck by it.
I think you chose wisely.
Yeah, wise choice.
Yeah.
Here I am. So there you go. True story.
It clearly paid off since you're, you know,
Right.
raking in the big bucks on the podcast.
It's
now.
true. Hitting the
Totally.
podcast
Seriously,
circuit.
All the days I've amassed, I'm hoping I could actually buy one of those giant polystyrene foam hands with the number 1 on it. So that's going to be the dream, actually owning one of those. Or one of those plastic hammers that make a squeaking noise. So,
Trade in all his tickets.
Yeah.
right.
Living the dream.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Chasing it and living it.
So what's going on with you anyway?
Not much. We literally just started the show when you called in.
Yeah.
You had excellent timing.
Oh, well, if anything, I can be sort of complimented on my timing and also my easygoing approach to sort of Australian marsupial mammals.
You are clearly a conservationist. So.
I know.
Yeah.
Everything, koalas, pandas, and whales, apparently. But anyway. You know what animal, like in Tasmania, where I grew up, home to Tasmania.
I'm picturing the cartoon show when he says that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I spent ages sort of, when I was a kid growing up in Tassie in the 70s, you might remember the 70s, that's when Elvis was still alive.
I wasn't alive then.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, so my parents
2
didn't
years.
hold out to like the 80s or the 90s, you know, like a period that was actually good. So it ended up that, oh, shit, sorry. I tucked myself into the desk. My penis got in the way. So anyway, growing up in like Tasmania in the 1970s.
The one you keep on the desk, or the one that's attached to you?
I tried actually removing it, but I had trouble sort of unscrewing the nuts. Aren't you, ladies? Anyway, so growing up in 1970s Tasmania. God, get a hold of yourself.
It's tough. Yeah,
I know.
it's difficult
Nice
with her
we
sometimes.
go through every week.
Yeah. We try to have a serious conversation, and she's just a mess most of the time.
Yeah.
This
Me.
in Texas, otherwise you'd actually be physically carrying through the podcast. I can see it.
Well, at least she's little.
It's true.
I know, right? It's
I'm
true.
a boulder.
I'm weak as shit, so I could at least carry her, though. So
It's like a chicken's instep now. I no longer actually go to the gym, so dead set. I've got a body like the Greek god of like
pudding.
dental hygiene.
Oh,
so it's,
yeah.
Domestos or
Dental hygiene.
It's got good teeth, though.
well-known gods. So Clash of the Titans, the others. So anyway, so short story long. Getting back to Tasmania, I remember watching the cartoons as a kid, and sort of I remember the biggest disappointment of my life seeing exactly what the Tasmanian devil was like, and it's about a foot long, and it smells. It also gets chlamydia. I don't know what it is about Australian marsupial men.
Enough about the penis.
I know, right?
But they get like chlamydia and cold sores around the eyes, so I'll be fucked if I know what their sexual...
Again, enough about the penis. No, sorry, man.
Jesus.
All right.
We're out of control.
All right, we'll act like we're not 13.
What?
Yes, cut it out.
Oh, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, have mercy.
It's a full house.
Don't even.
How rude.
So yes, I just want to say Tasmania was enormously disappointing. That's it. I'm not going to dwell upon the subject because Tate needs to get a hold of herself because she's shaking a bit. It's absolutely.
Yeah, she's not professional like we are. Yeah.
Plus, she drinks.
Yeah, and she's an alcoholic. It's true.
Okay.
Just watch her through the whole thing. She's just knocking back. Like, she's on, like, last week you should have heard her. She opened, like, 14 beers while she was talking to us.
Okay, 4. Let's calm down.
Whatever, it was 14.
They've got a different number system in Texas.
Well, they only can count as high as their teeth. She's in Arkansas, by the way, so
It's true.
Arkansas.
we got to get it right.
So
Yeah, she's in Arkansas, so it's...
Arkansas.
Yeah, pretty terrible. Sorry, Arkansas, if anybody's listening.
You're not sorry.
For those of you who are still listening, Tate's from...
I'm not from Arkansas. Don't get it twisted.
She just resides there.
I am from Texas. I live in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're like a graft, if anything.
Yeah.
So you're actually like that rogue cancer cell that's actually entered the healthy organism and is just slowly killing the environment.
I think it works the opposite way with her in the South.
You're saying that Arkansas is a healthy environment?
Okay, I'll
Obviously, you've
revolt.
never been here.
Well, everything outside of Australia is enormously sophisticated, as you can probably guess. We're very good on the sunburnt and splendid professional vomiting, beer drinking, and basically supporting any other country that seems to go and cause conflicts anywhere else in the world, because Australians generally are brawlers. But our culture's I don't know, it's reinventing ourselves. So we're still sticking to the beer drinking Vegemite thing, obviously. So, and Americans are starting to wise up now. Most of you realise that you can't actually ride around in a kangaroo by sitting in its fucking pouch. So you can try, but it always ends badly.
Oh, I got to cross something off my bucket list real quick. No.
Probably stick your head in one of their pouches, but...
No, I can't.
No.
I have a big head, dude. No.
It's true.
That's true. I'm actually impressed that you find headphones that actually fit.
I know, me too. They're actually almost all the way out.
So that actually... it's particularly awesome because I guess that qualifies your headphones as being in surround sound. So
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one's hitting one wall and this one's hitting the other one.
nice. So yes, so the show's just begun,
Yes.
and I just happened to call in. Just complete. I was actually going to leave something for the bucket list, and then I hung up instantly because I realised I didn't have anything for kind of the bucket list. So I thought of a couple of things, but sort of I've pretty much done kind of a bit already.
Like,
so,
punch all the koalas should be one of your items.
Yes.
I would really, I would really love to punch. This makes me sound like enormously psychopathic and quite probably appropriately, but
Too
just
late.
The koala thing really annoys me. But I should actually express that I'm not about animal cruelty at all. So just where appropriate.
It's kind of like child abuse. That's how I feel. I'm not for it, but sometimes, I mean,
Exactly.
sometimes lines get crossed.
Okay.
No.
Awkward silence. Oh, excuse me, my phone is going on. Excuse
Oh.
me for a moment. Hold on, just-
Oh my god. He's Wonder Woman.
Has to take a phone call.
He has Wonder Woman as his ringtone also.
Wonder Woman.
Oh my god. I was waiting for him to start spinning around to turn into Wonder Woman. Oh
Maybe
my-
it's the JLA calling.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
I bet it is.
Wow. I'm worn out now.
I know. That
Woo!
happens.
I was like, speed.
Y'all were warned.
I know. Jesus Christ. Wonder Woman.
Wow. Wow. It's like a tornado just ripped right through the show
I
at the
know,
beginning.
or-
Tasmanian devil.
There you go.
True.
I don't know what they call tornadoes in Australia. I don't know.
I don't know.
Whirly things. I don't know.
Wow.
That was an experience.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Don't watch him. It's not like it's
I
all
can't
right.
help it. It's fascinating.
It's kind of fun, actually.
Man,
Well, I'm glad to know that the Skype thing works. That's the first time we've done the
that's
multiple
true.
person thing. So.
Yeah. Aside from a couple sound dropouts,
Yeah.
although
Yeah.
he is in
I had a
Australia.
bunch, actually.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. That was my wife. She'd actually just called to remind me that there's food in the refrigerator. What a fucking discovery.
Wait, what? Who puts food in a refrigerator?
I know, right?
What did she take all the beer out?
If so, that'd be a divorce.
I am hungover as fuck because last night I ended up by going out with Melissa K. Craig, the erotic novelist who we actually interviewed.
Yep.
My wife decided to come along. She actually sort of arrived at the bar before I did, and she said, "What's the name of this chick that writes the porn?" So obviously that was the way I introduced Mel. So I went out drinking with her and another author by the name of Dion Lister who writes fantasy stuff, so stuff with dragons. She's written a very good book, which isn't usually my cup of tea, called Shadows of the Realm. So, and it's an Australian take on dragons, and rather unusually in the book, it actually has a dragon playing a harp, which is pretty impressive. So I don't think I've actually seen it anywhere else. And it's
No.
not my usual thing, as I said, but, you know, sometimes you read stuff that people that come on the show do.
Now,
No.
is it erotic dragons?
Do they have a pouch?
Actually, it really isn't. But when we went to lunch, because we had like a lunch beforehand with a $57 steak, which was a bit pricey. I know, right? But the
Koala
big thing
steak.
for the day was
If it was a koala steak, it'd be worth it.
it would totally be worth it.
Probably tastes
Served
horrible,
on a
though.
plate made out of whalebone. Served on a dead pig. Fuck things. Anyway, so
Served on a dead panda, like on its belly. It's just like this.
yes, Mr. Panda. Wish you'd fucked now. What's the problem with this, all right? they go, oh, I only eat bamboo, but I only eat bamboo from like Sichuan province, which is like 5 provinces along.
It's like the Whole Foods of the provinces.
That's a traditional Chinese panda accent.
I thought so. I wasn't quite sure, but all right.
I had to explain that. Sometimes my accent throws things off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's actually enormously good because I had feedback on Twitter that I was hilarious, but they didn't actually understand my accent, which is good. So,
fair enough.
The koala, the koala.
You told him you were Korean, right?
Of course.
Sorry, my train of thought's becoming derailed and killing people.
Excellent.
The panda goes, oh, you want this bamboo? So they actually go to feed the bamboo, and then the panda eats his fucking bamboo with a stupid expression on its face, and then it's just like, oh, we're dying out. We could fuck, but let's just sit here and just fuck an animal. An animal that doesn't have sex to save itself, fuck pandas, all right? Not physically, and I don't think they should assist them in breeding, okay? It's not like you need a fluffer. Okay? What do? Bring in like a Kodiak bear with a shaved ass and sort of wiggle it in front of the panda and get it all tough, sex nuts, retard strong.
That's what we use over here for fertility clinics.
It's true.
God. It's like the idea behind a like combination glory hole and IVF centre. It's just a bad idea. So fuck pandas.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, what were you talking about?
Erotic dragons?
Yes.
There you go.
Harp playing dragon.
What?
Harp playing erotic
Now,
dragon.
With pouches.
With pouches.
If it's an Australian take on dragons, shouldn't it be playing like a didgeridoo?
Boy, you kid. God, you kid. Seriously, we could just eat you up.
Well,
No.
damn cannibalism.
Yeah. North Korea.
That's his accent.
Nice. No, well, actually, she's a very good author, but it wasn't an erotic dragon novel, but ironically, we were actually talking about how nothing goes near her butt, and the fact that she can't get, like, clown music, the do-do-do-do-do-do-do out of her head for, like, most of her podcast that she does. And it was actually a relatively posh gaff, as you can imagine, because like when you spend like $57 on the steak, it's amazing. Like the waiters came and they narrate like the history of the steak, and the dude he brought around, and we've got some rye and oatmeal bread here, and the white bread is actually a sourdough loaf that's made with apple cider vinegar, and he was coming around, and then he came back and presented the carrots, and they had like the white parsnips, orange carrots, and a purple carrot. At least I think it was. It could have been his dick.
Yeah.
I know he's about to get assaulted.
Now,
Hold on.
for $57 steak, did you get to eat the steak off the waitress's head as she's blowing you? Or
My daughter can't hear that.
Way to go, ass.
Hi.
Put you up for adoption. I'll send you to a family that isn't white.
Oh, Aborigines.
That's fantastic.
Anyway, yes, no. So, but he brought out the plate of carrots, and he went to say, how these are organic carrots. I mean, fucking organic carrots. What's an organic carrot? It grows in dirt with water. What makes it more organic than that? Has it been grown out of another carrot?
No, koalas crap on him.
Always back to the koalas.
Yeah, well.
It always circles back.
It always does. The koalas are the bane of your existence.
Oh, God. Bane, now that's triggered off the Batman thing. Let's not go there.
No, I just meant... No.
I know. I know
right.
exactly what you mean. But
All right.
I wouldn't mind seeing a koala with a Bane mask on, though.
I could go for that.
Yeah.
Is it going to have the voice?
Why not?
It's fucking better.
While it's doing its mouth breathing?
Just get Adam to do a voice.
Yes. I'm liking this idea.
Same here.
You know, we were at out for our Growler Thursday whatnot last night, and while we were there, we came up with the idea of having one of the guys in our group, since he's always the last one there, have him come in dressed as Batman, and have the rest of us, since we'd already be there, dress as Batman villains for like Halloween, so that when he comes in, we're all like, "Oh shit, it's Batman!" and just freak the place out.
Exactly.
That'd be awesome.
I'm looking for my table. Be great.
Yeah, right.
Give me a Pimm's #1 cup.
Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to be Bane because I'm gonna like snap Jeremy over my knee.
He is a little fella.
Yeah, he won't see it coming either.
No.
I'll say, hey, come here for a minute.
The downside or the upside of things, if anything, I mean, once you get drunk, you're going to sound exactly the same as if you're sober with that fucking mask on.
It's true.
Yeah. Be fun to
I
watch
tend
you
to
drink
laugh
through the
more
mask.
when I'm really drunk, though, so Bane doesn't really do that.
No.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's one. That's it. So yes, bucket list. A bucket O list. A family bucket O list. What are we talking? Has anyone come up with anything decent?
No.
No.
Not really.
Came up with stuff, but nothing decent.
Yeah.
Came up with stuff.
Mine was to use walnuts in a condom in a sentence, but you ruined that one
That's
for
true.
me. I can't get myself into a koala's pouch, so that one's ruined.
Nor can we explode koalas.
Well, hold on now.
And if we get them high enough and set them on fire.
That's
Yes.
true. That's the same with anybody, though, really.
You know what? That's #1 on my bucket list, all right? To get myself so high that in the immediate risk of being exposed to fire, I blow up. Okay, but
That'd be a sweet way to go, though.
That would be.
that really would,
Yeah.
You know, how'd he go? Oh, he went high and then he went sky high. So,
Just the funeral would be amazing.
no. It'd be awesome. I can imagine sort of like the people from like the police and like emergency service personnel sort of picking up my bits in like a skimming net. So, and they're getting like a contact high from like bits of my liver. So yes, that's actually on the bucket list, to actually explode. While I'm high.
She's about to beat him with a shoe.
I know. 2 shoes.
Either that or she's bringing the shoes to show Tate. I don't know which.
Yeah, show me. What do those look like? Do I need some? Aw, kisses. Adorable.
What's that Captain America thing doing on the door there?
I know.
It's not as cool
Yeah,
as the one
2
behind him.
Captain
The
America.
one behind him is like the big replica one. I wanted to get one of those when we had the shop,
Yeah.
but they were too expensive. They're like $200 bucks.
Actually, one of the hanging on the door is actually a bag, like it's a backpack, that I have like a real one.
Yep.
Oh, and this is cool. Hang on a second. You're going to love this.
We're gonna see his Tasmanian
You're
devil,
so
aren't we?
stoked
All right.
About whatever this is.
It's Angry Oz show and tell time.
Dude, he's got some crazy shit. I've seen some of the pictures.
Okay, for the house that has everything, check that
Oh.
shit out.
Ah,
I actually have.
nice. Wolverine claws.
Will those cut vegetables?
So it actually is kind of sharp, which explains why the palm of my hand is fucking hurting. Jesus Christ. I've also got like the metal sort of like a steel Iron Man Mark II helmet and Thor helmets made in like the sort of plastic resin Thor hammer and the whole work. So,
Wow.
which anyone that's been on the page would have seen my daughters sporting it around. I actually kind of stunned that both of them managed to heft up the hammer with one arm. So obviously the push-ups is doing them well.
Yeah.
So.
Clearly, they're worthy.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Clearly they are worthy.
Yep.
Exactly. So
You
yes.
might want to be careful though if she's worthy to pick that up.
It's true.
Well, as long as she's only picking that up.
She might be
So,
crushing you with it.
ladies.
Oh, Oz, you scamp.
No, precocious little
You are.
paint guy. So yes, there you go. Fuck, cut yourself again. Fuck. I'm trying to pick this up. Anyway,
Well,
yes,
that's why you need your healing factor.
I know, right?
Huh?
I think it comes with the ability to sing Les Miserables songs.
That's true. It does. Dance wildly.
Yes.
Stop. You're gonna make him cry again.
Eat a dick.
Wow. Damn. Well, his claws have already come out, so.
Meow.
Yes.
Saucer of milk, table 2. Well, I told the audience that in confidence, goddammit.
And then we told our audience that in confidence.
Well, it's
so
in confidence because we only have like 4 people listening, so it's fine.
Full circle. Podcast network.
Yep. It's all about keeping it in the family.
People following me all of a sudden. Ah, Australian guy cries.
Aw.
That movie was awesome, sorry. I thought Hugh would actually have more sort of excuses to sort of cry. I mean, his wife is like 90, which is I don't know. It's like I've got my own theories behind that, but I'm not going to get into it. Hugh is an enormously good performer, and like it was a great film, and anything to distract you from the fact I was crying during it. And my wife looked across at me while I'm all getting misted up, and she's looking at me with like this really disappointed look on her face.
As well, she
should. I
should.
could see it out of the corner of my eye, you know. The eye
As
that
she
was,
should.
there was a dude in there who's he was sitting across. All the guys are actually going, try not to ugly cry, and
Mascara running down.
Of course.
and
Like their
we went
basketball
out,
team
and
just lost.
There was a big Scottish biker dude with his younger wife. His younger wife is enormously hot, like just her ass looked like 2 scoops of ice cream. It was unreal. So, but like, his eyes is on. He's going out, and like the dude had that much tattoo all over his body. I mean, he looked like fucking wallpaper of Malice. And
It's a good band name.
It is a good band name.
there's another paper of Malice. But this dude was fucking terrifying. Like, if you pissed him off, he'd be the best laxative you'd ever experienced.
Jesus.
As it is, I feel my bladder sort of going the and my arsehole was doing sort of 50, 20, 10s sort of, you know, like this. So my shutter speed was in terror, but I was that emotionally overcome with what was going on at the time. So I said to him, "Oh, it was a great film, wasn't it?" I said, "Don't worry about crying." You know, I got a little bit misty, and he said, "Oh, it's great, that Hugh Jackman, what an actor!" Like this.
Whoa.
We're at about 7 minutes. So, but I actually didn't say that to him in person. I thought about it weeks later when the fear had actually worn off. So, see, you don't tend to upset Australian bikies because when they say they're going to kill you, they're going to fucking kill you. So
I've watched Mad Max. I know.
I know, right?
Let's see.
He's a cop.
Yeah. Jesus, these guys are brutal.
There you go.
It's the only reference I know.
Tony with the timely references.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You talking about these like you've lived them.
He has through the magic of Hollywood.
Exactly. The magic of Hollywood and loneliness.
The movie, since you brought it up, the John Cusack film Better Off Dead.
Oh, yeah, great movie.
You really have to see it. Oh, hang on a second. I've just been crash banged by a snake.
That sounded filthy.
Did.
I don't think he meant it that way.
Terrifying.
No, he did not mean it that
Well, I would hope. Well, we can see he didn't mean it that way.
And muted.
We're gonna have to do something here, though. We're at like 45 minutes.
I see that. I was just looking. I was like,
I just looked down. I was like, oh.
My youngest daughter just sprinted in saying, "Look, Daddy, I've got a squirrel," and wanted a kiss on the head. Isn't that cute?
Aww.
Adorable.
See, that's what happens when you give your kids push-ups. At no time have my kids actually sprinted in and said that they wanted, like, to go to the zoo to see the koalas. And they
Can't they just look outside? In the backyard?
I have a sneaking suspicion. Like, we have no gum trees in our backyard, which is part of the requirement for actually hosting like a koala gangbang, apparently.
Those are good band names.
It is. Koala Gangbang's a great band name.
You can hear them for like miles off. They really sound hideous. If I get a recording of one, I'm not actually going to actively follow them around because apparently it's a bit strange. I don't do. So if I actually hear them, and it's usually sort of they're crepuscular, so predominantly active between the hours of dusk and dawn. That's a word for you. Word of the week, if you like. It's come from an Australian mouth. How's that for exotic?
I like it.
Very exotic.
So
got me all hot.
They're predominantly crepuscular, so generally when you're waking up or just drifting off to sleep, you hear that.
So it's pretty much like Tony's wife. Like, just as she's drifting off, she hears him.
Whoa, I thought that was going somewhere.
No. Come on, I'm not going to pick on Jeannie like that.
Oh, it's all right. I'm almost done.
Oh,
She gets used to it after a while.
Bye.
Oh, my.
wow.
There you go. Well, I'll wrap this up short, which I rather regret doing, but I necessarily have to actually do it because I've got to go away to another party tonight.
Excellent.
So I have to cut and run it, so I'll go and help the wife unpack the shopping. I believe the fridge is still the place to store the food, so I'm looking forward to that.
Beauty.
And I will hopefully catch up with you guys again later. We'll expand upon the bucket list beyond the exploding koala. So.
I don't know. That should just be 1 through 5. That's good enough for me.
How many times can you explode before it becomes passe?
Never. That never becomes
Each time they
passé.
explode, it's going to be a little different. And you could paint them differently, so it's like watching different fireworks.
You could shove confetti in their ears.
Yeah.
It should be like a suicide, sort of a fundamentalist suicide thing, rather than actually blowing themselves up, sort of indoctrinating sort of Australian marsupial mammals, just getting them really high on sort of, because you tend to do stupid shit when you're high.
Not me.
Kate would,
Wow, he picked right out of the three of us. Good job, Oz.
Wow.
I sit there and
Throw me under the bus, you fucking dick.
All the tires.
retweeting this.
Back over.
I found myself retweeted by Tate. Anyway, so that's,
What the fuck? Where were we? Where did that go?
suffice to say, I absolutely have to wrap it. So have
All
a
right.
fun show, guys, and I'll call in again later on sometime.
Do you got any cheap plugs you want to give yourself before you dip?
Cheap plugs. You should listen to 7 Days a Geek. 7 Days a Geek is 42% more gangster than any other podcast on the Podgods Network. How we establish this is largely speculative. Listening to our podcast won't actually get you laid.
That's true.
Despite what I may suggest or infer, so don't hold us to that. We talk about comics, we talk about movies. Jay talks about things that are big in ginger culture. TK1 falls over and injures himself.
That's true.
Bacon occasionally talks about stuff. Generally, I'm not on those episodes. And McBlizzard hates his name. So there's something for the entire family. So tune in.
All right, that was beautiful.
All right.
That was nice. Well done.
I think
Alright.
Blizzard hates everything. No?
No, he's a
Like grumpy.
No,
He's a lovable grump.
That's our
he's
job.
a lovely grump. And single ladies, he's available.
Lady.
Ladies. Mhm.
All right. So I will catch you, gentlemen and lady, later.
Oh, and you're Uncanny Oz on Twitter. Check.
Wrong.
I am. Yes, you can follow me. So there you go.
He's at angry underscore. No.
Oz score.
Just setting them up.
Fuck, what am I?
Angry Oz, but angry underscore Oz, right?
Score geek. Yes.
You forgot the geek part.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There it is. All right.
Yes.
Yes. You can follow me on Twitter.
All right.
As is your want.
I will.
So anyway, all right, guys. Well, I'll catch you later. Stay black. Don't trust the white man. Peace out.
See ya, Oz.
See Oz.
Bye.
That's the best exit ever.
Woo!
No one's trumping
I
that.
feel like I just did a shitload of cardio.
We did.
I'm spent.
Should we do a break before we continue? Or?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Yeah.
Plus, I got to piss like a horse.
That was that was Oz from 7 Days a Geek. And we'll be right back.
And we're back after that Australian takeover.
Yeah.
Woo.
That was something.
Was something.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you can buy Australian stuff off Amazon.com.
Probably not.
Like didgeridoos and
Koala, Foster's beer,
whatever else.
Outback gift cards,
Bloomin' Onions.
Crocodile Dundee,
Knives, yeah.
anything with Mel Gibson
True.
or Heath Ledger. It's pretty good, right?
But if you want to do all that, you should go to saltylanguage.com. Click on the Amazon banner at the top of the page and buy that shit up. In our name and our glory.
Yes. That'll help us upgrade the show, upgrade things for the show.
Support the podcast.
That too.
So we have a bigger, sexier board.
Yes.
Maybe we can have the sounds of soundboard tea here more often.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or better booze.
Or better All right, sorry, T, you're out. Better booze it is.
Yes. We're getting fine whiskey.
Yeah.
It's, priorities.
And if you don't want to shop at Amazon.com, but you still want to support the show, there's a donate button as well. Cut the middleman out. Give the money right to us.
Right. While you're there, you can also click on the episodes link and get any episode of the show because iTunes only has the 50 most current episodes, so you can check out all of our early glory.
Yeah, if you want to call it that. Yeah.
Yes. And if you want to check us out on, or email anything to us, it's saltylanguage@gmail.com.
And we're on Stitcher and
We're on like everything.
we're whatever.
Pretty
Just
much.
Google us and fucking do shit. I'm exhausted.
That's amazing, my friend. Amazing. All right.
I feel like I
So
just ran a marathon of Oz. Sorry.
you did.
Yeah.
You did. All right. Well,
Tate?
what's your name
shout
here?
outs then.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first shout out is for Tony's lovely wife, Jeannie.
Boo.
What?
Aww.
For listening to Tony mouth breathe.
She'll be hearing that in like an hour.
Ah.
Oh, yuck.
Good thing I have a big cup to vomit in.
Yes. She's at TJL High on Twitter.
Yep.
And then my next one is for Steve at Inner City Geeks. His Twitter is at Mr. spelled out Mister Jackal. And their podcast is at Inner City Geeks. Website innercitygeeks.com. And it's exactly what it sounds. Totally geeky, nerdy shit.
So it's like
Movies,
ghetto,
comics.
but they're inner city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's where they live. I don't know.
Read a lot of Iron Fist comics.
There's a lot of
Luke
movie
Cage,
trailers for stuff coming up. You know,
Spawn.
like superhero movies and
Static Shock,
all that. Anyway,
Black History
then
Month.
I have a special shout out for field reporter Jared. He's been
Hey,
having
he's having a rough
a tough
week.
week.
Yeah.
So
Send him some love on the Twitter machine.
hugs,
Yeah.
Jared.
Yep.
He's at JRod, JAYROD 14.
And if you're having a drink, hoist the glass up for him.
Yep. Hoist a glass.
Yeah.
Maybe give him a bro hug.
Yes.
Love you, Jared.
I won't go that far. Sorry, buddy. I'll high five you, though.
Yes.
Buy you a beer.
Such a guy.
I love him as much as a man can love a man.
Exactly. Yep.
In a non-homo way.
Well,
I said in a non-homo way.
Like we'll go fishing together and talk about nothing. Or something. 'Cause
Yes.
that's what guys do.
Yes.
That's what angers my wife. What'd you and Brian talk about? Like when we go out to the, I don't know, we just bullshit. What do you mean?
It's all we've ever done.
We just
There's no
bullshit.
substance to our friendship.
That's what guys do. We just bullshit.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, you.
yeah.
Yeah. So, shout out to Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
That's
News
it?
then?
Yeah,
All right.
diving headfirst into the news. Like a exploding flaming koala head. Well, yeah.
That sounds erotic.
Hot. Who wants to... Tate usually dictate who goes first.
Which means one of us
Sorry.
is going to.
Tony.
Sweet.
All right. Yeah, wow. This is a good one. Oh, good picture, too.
Smart girl!
Thank you, Brian. I wasn't paying attention.
I know, that's why I took care of it for you.
Always low prices. Always Florida. Florida man Timothy Carr was arrested after allegedly driving drunk inside, that's right, inside, folks, a Walmart. Police say Carr, a transient,
Yeah.
was spotted around 9 p.m. Sunday, drunk and behind the wheel of a motorized shopping cart. Oh, jeez. I was really excited about this
What were
story.
you hoping for, a Power Wheels?
I was hoping for like a car.
Oh, yeah. He
So
fucking
was I.
drives it through
Yes.
the or a motorcycle or something, yeah.
While driving a cart, Carr was allegedly drinking alcoholic beverage he had taken off the shelf inside the store. Nice.
Yeah, right.
He was
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
knocking items off the shelf as he drove. I'd do that too.
Yeah. You
Car-
do that sober.
Happens. Carr allegedly told police he was a transient. He didn't have money to pay for the alcohol. He was arrested on charges of disorderly intoxication and retail theft, according to some shitball news organization. Because he had been arrested twice before for retail theft, this arrest was a felony.
Yikes.
Carr is by no means the first to be accused of driving drunk in a vehicle. It's far from street legal, and no one cares.
But it's a Zamboni.
Okay, you're right. I just read
We
that.
actually talked about that story, remember?
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, drunk Zamboni guy, and then
Motorized bar stool.
motorized bar stool, which sounds fascinating.
Does. Kind of want one of those to just drive around everywhere.
You know, when I read the headline, that's why I skipped the headline. I was really hoping he was like careening up the aisles in a car.
Oh
No.
my god, did you click the motorized bar stool? There's a picture of
I want to say we did that story too.
Wait,
with the bar stool on top of
Yeah,
it.
I'm pretty sure we did that
That's-
story
It's got,
too.
like a lawnmower bottom.
all right. Okay, so where do I find the blueprints?
Pretty sweet.
I have a riding mower.
I think all you do is fix a stool to the top of it. I don't
No,
think
I
there's...
need blueprints.
I
I
don't
need to make this look official.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Well, I don't know. Going to jail is probably best for him. Like, at least he'll have a place to stay.
Yeah,
Right.
think all the ass sex.
And
Well, there you go. That, too.
he can thank the sheriff for the bologna sandwiches.
It's true.
It's a callback there, in case you
Yeah, yes.
All right.
All right then.
I just,
Pretty... Wow.
I would love to have seen this.
Hey, same here.
This guy just in the car,
You know,
just
he's-
knocking shit
You
everywhere.
know, he's probably ping ponging. Ding, ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see
Those
it
things
too.
are tougher to drive than you think, especially if you're drunk,
And a transient.
allegedly. Right. Well, I'm not a transient, so I don't know that part. But
Oh.
No.
calm down,
Brian,
dude.
you go. Mine's not loading up for some reason.
Okay.
Oh.
Florida man killed after dog steps on gas pedal. We've all seen tragic headlines about a man being killed by his best friend, but this sad story out of the Sunshine State is truly bizarre, aren't they all? James Campbell died
True.
after his dog jumped into his van and landed on the vehicle's accelerator.
A real comedy of errors.
Yeah, right? The AP reports that Campbell, 68, has just returned home with Iris Fortner, 56, who had backed up to the driveway of their Florida Panhandle home.
Weird.
Yeah. Campbell got out and stepped behind the vehicle to open the gate, and Fortner opened the driver's side door to see where he was. That's when her boxer bulldog reportedly jumped in, landing on the vehicle's accelerator.
Wait, he left it in gear?
Yeah.
Ugh.
The dog didn't like him taking his spot in the bed. The Florida Highway Patrol said Fortner tried to stop the van, but Campbell was already trapped underneath it. He was pronounced dead at the scene by officials.
I think Campbell stopped the van.
Yeah, right? In separate but related news, a New Zealand rescue dog trainer has been teaching dogs to drive cars, captivated millions of viewers last month. In that case, the dogs were strapped into modified car seats, or sets, and were trained to step on the accelerator and brake pedals when issued specific commands.
Oh my god, the picture's awesome.
Of what? Where?
For the dogs driving.
Oh, okay. I was like, there's no picture here.
We're all clicking now.
Oh, that is great. That dog just like he just pulled up. Was like, what's up? Yeah.
What's up? Like, ladies? I'm sorry, bitches?
Yeah, nice. Nice. Good call. Good call.
Wow.
Where my bitches at? Oh. So, Tate, you might want to watch it if you get out of your car so your dog doesn't jump in and run you over.
I wouldn't leave it in here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Come on. No? Fine.
No.
All right. Good enough.
What the
I'm just wondering, like, why... Why did they just take her word for it? How would they know? For sure?
Yeah, why aren't they investigating her for murder?
No.
Yeah.
You know why?
My dog did it. Okay.
The cops showed up and looked at the dog, and dogs always have that guilty look when they did something
True.
bad. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if my dog gets in the garbage, I can look at her, and she's like, you know?
Well, it's usually because you hit her with a shoe first.
Well, it's true. By shoe, you mean
Kid.
work boot.
I kid. You
Yikes.
throw it at her.
Violently.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first read the story, that was the first thing I thought of too, Tate, was that it is interesting that they're just like, mishap, no big deal, moving on. It's probably because he's 68. They're like, he was going to die anyways.
It's true.
Well,
Well,
but,
it happens.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Who gets out of the car to open a gate but doesn't put it in park?
This guy who decided to become a wheel chalk.
Nice. Alrighty then.
Oh.
It's true.
That's a
All
great
right.
one.
Man tattoos his name across face of woman he met only 24 hours earlier, and now they're getting married.
Huh.
Damn it, he took my idea.
Whoa, she's not even, like, super ugly before.
Yeah, she's fairly attractive.
Yeah, not anymore she isn't.
No, she's not.
Not with
but-
that weird, like, half Old English, half
the
whatever
fuck?
font on her face.
Why would you? Who the? What?
I would have selected a different font.
She must have been fucked up. Let's see.
Nah.
Tattooist has inked his name across his girlfriend's face less than 24 hours after they first met. Lesya What? Some Russian shit
Tomanians.
from Russia.
Leslie Tumania, some Saznak.
Okay, allowed who? Some other Russian dude.
Ruslan.
Leslie Tumazan.
That's terrible, Tony.
Okay, to sign
Ruslan.
Russian.
Ruslan. It's an L. Yeah.
That's an L.
It's an L.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
His glasses
Over
are helping.
What?
I said nothing. I said, good job. Keep going.
Are there lenses in those?
I can see a computer screen in them, so she either has really reflective eyes or, yes, there's lenses.
Your eyes are just sparkling.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's it. Over her face in giant Gothic script on the day they met. Whoa.
Sorry, I thought it was Old English.
Like to drink?
Yes.
You can't even
don't-
tell it's
Old
like
English.
words. Just
Yeah, right?
or letters. It just looks like.
Oh, do you know what'd be great? Is that, like,
Double
if I...
execution?
No.
Oh.
If I put
Yes,
my initials in Old English over someone's face like that, remember when I did that for graphic design? It looks like it says balls.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, I gotta get somebody to let me do this.
Jen.
And yeah.
Be like, look, I put balls on your face.
Nice.
Eh?
Nice. Oh, it's
You
like,
calm down.
It's like you killed
Pair
her
who
Halo.
met on an online chat room. Shocker.
Yeah, right.
Twitter. they quickly fell head over heels in love,
Craigslist.
and soon after met in Moscow, Russia, where they decided to get married.
In Soviet Russia, tattoo. Anyways, I can't even fucking finish it.
country.
Ugh.
It's a symbol of our eternal devotion. I'd like him to tattoo every inch of my body, she said.
Huh.
I hope they'd get divorced soon.
Oh, here we go.
I
And
hope they have
now
a horrible car
Lesya,
accident.
Who has... Oh, gross.
Oh, he's got nose gauges and shit. This guy's a creep.
No,
He's-
it has a picture of her, like,
Yeah.
infected face.
Yeah, it's-
or whatever that is.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
it's probably right after it was done.
Dang it, period face.
Oh, come on. Come on.
What?
Who's already taken that dude's name, despite
Ruslan.
only being engaged since January 20th, is learning to tattoo under his tutorship.
In Russia,
plan?
that's long enough.
It's true.
Their
She's-
plans for a life together include her learning to tattoo, while she also gets the full body ink that she's always dreamed of. Of course, a family.
So
As
what?
the friend of the asshole.
When they're done, she's gonna look like his trapper keeper, right?
Yes. Doodles all over that.
Yeah,
shit.
with hearts and shit drawn around it. All right.
Hearts.
Put the Van Halen logo on there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah.
16 of like
Metallica.
her married signatures all over.
Yeah.
Mrs. That guy. Whatever.
It's like her first name, middle name, last name. Then the next one's just first and last name, and she's the dash, so it's hyphenated, So
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she really wrecked because she has a really nice face.
yeah,
She
Yeah.
fucked
not anymore,
that up.
dude. Yeah, she like
No.
this is absolutely like I cannot imagine this can be reversed. Can you imagine getting that? I can't imagine they'd laser that, would they?
You could try, but you would look worse, I think.
Well, plus it's so dark that trying to laser off full black like that is really difficult.
I could help her remove it with a 12 gauge.
All right,
Well.
fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. He added, I know there are people who are terrified that Lesia has made the rash decision, she'll regret horribly.
Yeah.
I would hope so at some point.
Looks like she has a
Actually, I
rash.
hope she doesn't regret it. I hope she's retarded forever and loves it. That way.
Yay! I like ink.
I just hope
Yeah.
that things don't
I'm
work
like,
out between them.
Yay!
Anyway, let's see. Friends of Lesia have flooded her with messages praising the artwork and how beautiful she looks. You must be so happy that you can wear that tattoo. Enjoy it. It looks great, wrote some douchebag.
Ralph Beeler.
Bueller?
Beeler.
Oh.
Dealer.
Come on, man. Learn to read.
So
What are you wearing, Tate's
beautiful.
glasses?
Even the style of the name fits your face well, wrote another.
Oh, yeah, sure does.
Mr. Asshole's handiwork hit the headlines in 2009 after he tattooed 56
Oh,
stars
it's the
across
same guy?
18-year-old's
Yeah.
face, who then lied and accused him of inking her when she was asleep. Okay.
Here's
Right.
Here's her frowny face. Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna put 56 stars on someone's face while they're asleep
Yeah.
without
maybe passed out.
or yeah, I was gonna say
Roofied
without
or
the aid of
something,
something.
I don't
Yeah. Roofie.
She lied to her family reporters and claimed that she asked him for just 3 stars near her eye.
She thinks she's Kat Von D.
As her regret sank in, she claimed he kept adding more and more after she fell asleep at the tattoo box. What the fuck?
Who falls asleep at the tattoo parlor?
Seriously?
Wow. I don't think I could
She
sleep.
promised to sue him for the cost of removal, claiming a language barrier meant the Flemish speaker had misunderstood when she gave him instructions in French and English. Wow, she looks like a mess.
Yeah. She should maybe just have blackface tattooed on.
Nice.
Ooh.
Hide, ho.
Stop it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking February, too, dude.
I was gonna say, let's leave him out of the conversation this week.
Take that part out.
Nope.
Clever edit.
Yeah, right. Oh my
Anyway,
goodness.
yeah, so that's about it.
All right, then.
All right.
Idiots. I
Really?
can't believe she did that.
Well, you know.
How are you gonna let someone you've known for like a month tattoo on your face, like your whole face?
A day.
A day. It was
Exactly,
24
that's
hours.
what I said.
And they met in a chat room.
Well, I mean that means, permanent.
Russian squiggle backwards R Russian.
Well, maybe she's like a mail order bride or something. I mean,
Maybe.
She's not.
he bought her on Craigslist. No,
They don't order them to each other, do they?
I don't know.
That'd be crazy.
She probably got traded by her dad for like potatoes or something.
You traded her for a sweet barbed wire tat.
Oh God!
I'll trade you for tribal tattoo and blue jeans.
And he's got some cool like Chinese letters on his arm.
Like a tramp stamp.
Oh God! Yes.
Nah, these people deserve each other. She let him do it.
It's true.
Go ahead. Go on with that fucked
No
fucked up
doubt.
face now. I just wish she was ugly before. That would make me
I know
feel
that's
better.
that's the damn shame is she was an attractive girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not anymore. Her
Yep.
eyes are still pretty, though. So
Yeah, she does have nice eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess.
that's it, though.
All right, let's move on.
Dreadlock thief in South Africa. Stolen hair, a hot commodity for the salon procedure. Locals in Johannesburg, South Africa, say that dreadlocks have evidently become so popular that they're increasingly being stolen right off people's heads. No shit. Where else are you going to get them from?
Their ass.
Oh, ugh. Wow. Take care of that. Holy crap. The surprising crime trend comes as Johannesburg can't talk.
Obviously.
Seeks to burnish its image as a safer, more cosmopolitan city, reports CNN. According to Johannesburg Times Live, shoulder-length dreads sell for between $20 and $80. Longer ones have been known to sell for nearly $300. Watch out, George Clinton. To attach dreadlock extensions, the stylist weaves the dreadlocks into a client's existing hair using a needle and thread. Huh. On a busy day, we get about 10 people wanting to extend their hair. A dreadlock stylist in Central Johannesburg told the Times Live. This is just South Africa that has the hairy situation on its hands either. Must masturbate. Get it? According to the Times, salons in U.S. cities like Atlanta, Detroit, San Diego, Houston, and Chicago, the second city of the broad shoulders, the Windy City, city of many names, have all reported thefts of human hair. It's coming to my drain. Though the hair in these cases isn't typically stolen off people's heads. One Chicago salon lost $230,000 through hair theft alone. Are you shitting me?
Nope.
Well, I'm in the wrong business.
Right?
Damn, I shave my head like every other day.
Like people standing on the street corners, like, psst, psst.
Yeah, psh. Yeah, just a bunch of hair inside your trench coats.
Yo, my man, you need a weave?
Say, my man, you look good and blind.
Oh, boy. Can you imagine that? You're just fucking standing there, somebody just comes running up on you, snip it, and just takes your fucking hair.
Wow.
I would freak out.
Well, especially with dreadlocks because of all the care they put into it.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. All that sweat and dirt.
Wow. That is...
Why would you want someone else's, like, filth sewn onto your head?
I
don't know. Why would you?
It's not even like it's, like, real extensions, you know, where they take care of it or whatever. It's just a clump of
shit,
matted hair and dirt.
So what you're telling us is you're not going to have a bunch of dreads weaved in?
No.
You're sure?
I'll skip.
How about one dread?
That'd be hot. Right down the middle.
Yeah.
Like off to the side so it looks like you're a Jedi with a horrible dread on the
Perfect.
side. Preferably get one that's kind of salt and peppery, you know.
Well, yeah.
That way it doesn't fit in with the rest of your hair.
Not at all.
Well, it kind of, the dark,
But not.
yeah.
More salt than pepper.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what this podcast is.
That's right.
All right, then.
Only less teasier.
All right, well, this next one, are we just going to play the video, or is that what you were wanting to do?
We gotta play this video.
All right, Tony
you gotta
says
hear
we
this guy
gotta
talk.
play this video, because you gotta hear this guy.
You seriously gotta hear this guy talk.
Seriously, gotta hear this guy talk.
I'm being super serial, guys.
I saw this.
Yeah. I'm being super serial.
All right, here we go. Baby. Come on, play, you bitch.
Wow.
Really? Quick, guys, improvise.
So this was on Colbert.
Yep.
Did you see that?
No, I saw it on the Soup earlier today, actually.
Oh, they pulled the video.
Oh, okay. I saw it on Colbert.
You cunts.
Should I just read the story then?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll
see
look
if
for the video.
All right. Who would have ever guessed that a 20-something hitchhiker's TV interview following a case of attempted vehicular manslaughter would ever take the web by storm? Anyone who watches YouTube? That's exactly what happened on Monday, roughly 48 hours after Fresno police arrested, did I say Jet Simmons McBride? Wow. On Saturday for allegedly using his car to violently pin a Pacific Gas and Electric employee against a truck. Updated. Additional reports reveal that the victim underwent emergency surgery after sustaining potentially life-threatening injuries.
Found it, but there's an ad.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, then how about now? No? I was going to say, I'll just stop reading then. There's no point. Because the video is way better than this.
Ugh. Fuck.
Well, just keep going.
Keep going. This is a shit video.
Alrighty then. What the hell was I? The number of witnesses said the attacks were racially motivated. After striking the worker, McBride allegedly got out of his truck and attempted to assault a nearby woman who came to check on those involved.
All right, I got the video now.
Son of a bitch.
This guy's terrific. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Good. I'm one of the heroes.
Yeah. Can we talk to you? Do you mind?
What do you want to talk about?
What happened today?
Well,
Yeah, bro.
went straight out of Dogtown, skateboarding, surfing it up. Before I say anything else, I want to
If
say
you
no
guys want
matter
me to
what
pause,
you've
just let
done,
me
you
know.
deserve respect. Even if you make mistakes, you're lovable. And it doesn't matter your look, skills, or age, or size, or anything. You're worthwhile.
Yeah.
No one could ever take that away from you.
It gets
Now,
better.
this stuff right here, I was driving and I was in the passenger side of this fucker's car, and
He's on the news.
he comes over
I
on
know.
there. He was over by the recycling center. He says, "Oh, when I was in the Virgin Islands, 30 years old on a business trip, I fucked this 14-year-old." I was like, "You what?" He's like, "I raped this 14-year-old." Starts crying, gives me a big hug. He's just like fucking 300-pound guy. I'm like, "Oh shit, you must be fuckered, man. Like, what's he talking about?" I didn't take him seriously at first. He comes driving down this way. He's like, "You know what? I come to realize I'm Jesus Christ, and I can do anything I fucking want
Christ.
to." And watch this, bam, and he smashed into this fucking guy right there, pinned him in between that fucking truck. And so I hop out, I look over, the guy's pinned there. I mean, like, freight train riders know this. Like, if you get pinned between something, do not fucking move that shit, otherwise you bleed out. Like, motherfucking, I ran in, I grabbed the keys, he's fucking sitting there like nothing even happened. And like, fucking, like, man, if you started driving that car around again, man, there would have been a hell of a lot of bodies around here. Fucking, I hop on out, and so I grabbed the bag, I threw it over by that pole right there, and then fucking Buddy gets out, and these two women are trying to help him. He runs up and he grabs one of them, man. Like, a guy that big can snap a woman's neck like a pencil stick. So I fucking ran up behind him with a hatchet, smash, smash, smash. Yeah.
The lady said
My
you saved her
favorite
life.
part.
Yep.
She was the one who got grabbed by that fucker. You know what? Fuck is cool. That guy ain't. Shit.
How'd you get in
Okay,
this car? How
so
did
the
you...
woman that he grabbed, though,
Yeah.
she's no little girl. She's about 200-ish pounds. So she's not, like, completely defenseless. She was wearing this, like, Packers t-shirt.
But he was a 300-pound motherfucker.
It's true.
That was Jesus. So he has magic powers.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry. I mean... What is that? Can you stop that?
Who?
Stop what?
What's playing?
Nothing.
TV in the background that Jen's watching. Like, all the way over there.
Yeah,
I can hit play again if you want to listen to Kai some more.
bro.
Well, I kind of do.
All right, here we go.
I was hitchhiking.
Smash.
I was, well, good thing I was
What? He's right here.
Stop.
hitchhiking. Yeah, people say don't hitchhike. Well,
Yeah,
this is
don't
what
hitchhike.
happens. Well, yeah, well, at least I was here.
So he did this on purpose.
Dude, that guy was fucking cooked out, man. Dude! Like, he'd be on Howley. Like, I don't even see any breath in him, you know what I'm saying?
Can I get your name?
Dude, that
Your
guy was
if you don't
totally
mind?
cooked out.
I'm Kai.
I'm
Where the fuck is this guy from?
Straight out of Dogtown.
He's
K.I.
from Dogtown.
Dogtown,
Can I get a last
obviously.
name?
No, bro, I don't have anything.
Where are you from originally? Are you from Fresno area?
Straight out of.
Sophia, West Virginia.
How old are you?
I can't call it.
You can't call how old he is,
What?
Brian.
Have you ever experienced anything like today? And what made you
What was
take
that?
the actions that
You
you
can't
did?
call how old he is. Smash, smash, smash.
Smash. That's S-U-H.
So,
Smash.
how quick did they have a remix on this guy?
Oh, right. I'm actually surprised there hasn't been some auto tune on it or something.
Yeah, it was good on Colbert.
I really want
down there.
Daniel Tosh to have him for a web redemption or type thing.
I agree.
So much. Just because I want to hear him go,
so long.
dude. Well, the new season just was last Tuesday, so.
Wait. I see Hitchhiker, the new Antoine Dodson.
Well, hurry up, because time, yo.
What's up, people? I'm Leroy, and this is Landon here.
How's it going? Welcome to IO. This is where we're going to overload you with information.
So, we
Sounds
found
terrible.
a new Antoine hiker. He hitched a ride with a...
I'm Jesus Christ, and I can do anything I want to.
Oh, it's
and
censored.
Watch this, bam, and he smashed into this.
Yo, this guy looks exactly like Antoine Dodson.
Stop.
Oh,
But
I
that's
stopped.
terrible.
Well,
Those guys are the worst.
Hold up.
Oh, we blew up the thing.
We blew up the board. Oh.
And we're back from a little technical difficulty, but fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I highly suggest you seek out the Kai video because it's entertaining to watch. Because the guy, it's just entertaining.
All right. Next story.
Moving on.
Go, Tate, go.
It's your turn, dude.
I was the last story.
I guess it's me.
No, it's actually
Tony
not.
was the last story.
Tony-
Whatever.
I got it. A simple length of rope tore off fingers of two. Wow, Jesus! Two teenagers.
Wait, we're leaving him out of this week.
during a school tug of war staged to boost campus spirits. The boy and girl had stable vital. I would hope so. They only lost some fingers, dummies. After undergoing hours of surgery, but no information was disclosed whether the doctors reattached their fingers.
Just wrap some tape around it.
That'll be fine. Just put some ice, have a
Yeah,
juice. A get well banner hung at South El Monte's high school campus, and counselors consoled, that's what they do, students after a horrific start Monday to the traditional Spirit Week celebrating homecoming. Schools have conducted such games for years. El Monte Union High School District Superintendent Nick J. Salerno said, "I've never heard of anything like this happening," he said. "It's unbelievable to me. It's shocking." Apparently it's shocking.
Seems like it would be.
Officials, fingers come flying across the room. Jesus
A little
Christ.
something for the crowd.
Yeah, what? Or pass it back and forth.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Everyone's got big foam fingers, but it's just a fist.
Nice.
Officials review all planned Spirit Week activities that could even possibly have a risk of going wrong. So there you go. They're going to pussify Spirit Week because some dopes lost their fingers.
Spirit Week's kind of pussified anyways.
Well, it's even going to be more pussified now.
All right. If I was a student there, I'd be like, thank you.
Yes.
Because that means less of it.
The teens lost 4 fingers, each from their right hand.
Damn.
And the girl also lost the thumb on her left hand. That's an intense game
No
of tug
doubt,
of war.
Right?
However, Sheriff Sergeant Jorge Marchina told the Associated Press the girl lost 3 fingers on one hand and 2 on the other, while the boy lost 4 fingers from one hand. What the fuck? The scripts could not be immediately resolved. They're awake and alert.
Well, can't anyone count?
No.
All right.
This is public school, Brian.
Nice. Well done, sir. Well
you.
done.
Parents are at their bedsides. The girl is a senior and varsity soccer player. Well,
Nice.
she doesn't eat her fingers.
Well, yeah,
Fine.
right?
Wait,
What if she's a
the other
goalie?
girls?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, come on now. Not all soccer players are diddling girls.
maybe.
Hey,
I said not all. Did I or did I not say not all?
He did not say all of them.
okay.
Jeez. That's why I said I was standing up
Plus,
for
why? If you're a soccer player, why would you diddle when you got those strong scissoring legs?
Right?
Jesus.
That's got a point.
Christ.
See,
It's got a point.
and the boy's a football player.
Wait, which kind of football?
Footy, probably. Wait, no, it was a girl. The rope was wrapped around the student's hands, and it snapped. Dun, dun, dun. Amputating their fingers. Pickett said.
What the hell kind of rope are they using?
Barbed wire.
Yeah, right?
The whole focus right now is providing support for the kids.
Huh.
No criminal investigation will be done because the injuries are accidental. No shit.
The rope was sabotaged. Somebody was cutting the rope ahead of time.
Exactly. Somehow
The
their
kids
hands
back up
got
on the
tied
football
up
team.
in the rope. Probably because they're trying to get a good grip. And they're
it was
dumbass kids.
wrapped around their hands. It was already
Yeah.
set.
And who cares about past incidents where people got shit severed during tugs of wars?
I do.
Oh, wait. In 1997, 2 men had their left arms torn off when a rope snapped during a tug of war in Taiwan. Oh, it's Taiwan. Who cares?
Stick arms. Yeah.
Exactly. Arms are a dime a dozen in Taiwan.
Right. Doctors managed to reattach the limbs.
Yeah.
Staples.
You only need one arm to build an iPhone. You'll be all right.
It's not like they have to worry about feeding themselves.
No,
It's
they
true.
said men. They're way too old to build iPhones.
Oh, you're right.
She does have
Good
a
point. Yeah, you're right.
She's very up to date on that kind of thing.
All right. So there you
She's
go.
traveled the world, if you will.
I haven't been to Taiwan.
That we know. Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Did you lose it too?
Something happened. Are we still recording?
Yeah, we are now.
What the fuck's going on,
I
man?
don't know. It hates Tate, so it's messing with all of us.
Does hate me.
I know. It's all right. Let's move
Who's
on.
up next? I think it's Tate. That's who's up next.
I like that song.
Thank you. I wrote it just for you.
Obviously.
Colorado boy 7 reportedly faces suspension for tossing imaginary grenade.
The worst kind
Another
of
fake
grenades.
weapon story.
Yep.
A Colorado second grader may be suspended from his elementary school after he disobeyed a key rule of no weapons, real or imaginary, when he tossed an imaginary grenade. Friday during recess, he went psh. What?
Psh, I don't know.
To indicate that the imaginary device detonated.
Oh, so you made an explosion sound. Like a whoosh.
Okay.
Sure.
Right?
They could have put different letters in there to make that better.
He needs to play some Call of Duty or something.
Clearly.
He probably does. That's why. Anyway,
Maybe.
Alex Watkins, 7, who attended attends Mary Blair Elementary in Loveland, said he was playing the game Rescue the World. He plays the role of a heroic soldier out to rid the world of an evil threat. His duties led him to throw the imaginary grenade to a box he pretended contained evil forces. Wow, this kid's got a hell of an imagination.
That means abuse at home.
He didn't make any threats. And
Maybe
was
just
playing
doesn't like
by
vaginas.
himself. The school has a list of absolutes that states no weapons, even if they're imaginary. A phone call Tuesday morning from FoxNews.com to the school was not immediately returned because no one wants to talk to Fox News. Honestly, I don't think the rule is very realistic for kids this age. Mandy Watkins, Alex's mom, told KDVR.
Cadaver.com. No.
Huh. Good old cadaver.com.
I think that when a child is trying to save the world, I don't think he should be punished for it.
You have to read the last line. It's the best line of the story.
Alex, for his part, told the station he can't believe he got disbanded.
I got suspended, guys.
Yeah. Okay. I will say one thing about I disagree with his mom on when she said that she doesn't think he should get suspended for trying to save the world or punished for it is like Tony made the comment about sand people. What if he was like,
Exactly.
I'm going to kill all you sand people and there happens to be,
like Tusken Raiders.
Yeah. Oh, well, of course. What do you think I'm talking about?
Of course.
Well,
Jawas.
I don't know. If it's like a blanket rule, it's a rule. You know, if they're going to enforce it for everyone. Obviously, this kid just needs some friends.
Right? Exactly, because it
right.
doesn't say he was playing it with friends.
It says he was playing by himself.
That's what I'm saying,
Like,
yeah.
or whatever
Yeah.
noises grenades make. I don't fucking know.
How do you not know? Thought you knew everything military.
And he has a little camouflage jacket on.
Oh, he does? I didn't see any.
Hey.
So he's
You only see the floating head.
Yeah.
he's that kid on the playground.
Right, he's me.
Aw. He needs his Tony.
I'm kind of not. Yeah, I was like, I'm kind of not kidding. I didn't play like that
Yeah,
kind
he
of stuff.
just needs some friends.
Right?
Then he could throw grenades at them.
Yeah. Wait.
Imaginary grenades.
No, he can't. No, because he'll get disbanded.
All right, stick throwing knives.
No, he'll get disbanded.
God damn it.
Can't be imaginary or real weapons. Now, what if I throw Bibles?
Oh.
All right, we're not doing that.
All right.
What if I was
That's a
throwing?
weapon.
What if I was throwing cuddly kitty cats?
Weapons.
Weapon, they have claws.
Not these ones. I've cut their paws off, and their teeth have all been removed.
They're still bludgeoning objects.
Yeah, you swing them by their tail.
Exactly. Make a pair of cat chucks.
It's true.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I like this.
All right,
Well, he's been disbanded from reality.
I've had enough of this crap,
That's all I
though.
can tell. All right, then. Well, more technical difficulties, but we're back.
Yep.
We really need like technical difficulty music.
Yeah.
Do, do, do,
It's true.
do,
Except that we don't need that.
No?
No.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay.
All right, whose story is this one? Are we at you, Brian?
Maybe.
Fine. I think so.
Oral sex assassination plot. Woman accused of putting poison in her privates in bid to kill her husband.
Show me your genitals.
No, mister.
All right.
Okay, once again, we had some technical whatnot this week. Boy, it's just a mess.
Technical whatnot that we lost Tate.
Yeah, so the rest of the show is just the original Bad Boys.
That's right.
Or
The
whatever.
original Bad Boys.
All right, so a woman's being sued by her husband for allegedly trying to kill him by putting poison in her genitals and then asking him to perform oral sex. The Brazilian wife is accused of planting a toxic substance on her genitals before luring her husband to bed. Reports in the South American country suggest he was ready and willing and only escaped death because he noticed a strange smell.
It smells cleaner than normal. What'd you do, honey?
Smells like almonds. The curious husband then took his wife to hospital in Sao Jose do Rio Preto to find out the cause of the unusual odor.
Where?
Wow, dude. It's bad enough that you have to take her in to figure, like, yo, that stank. That's so bad, we're going to the hospital.
Wow, we really need to get this taken care of. We need to get some prescription something in here.
The alleged attempt on his life was exposed when tests on his wife discovered traces of a poisonous substance down below.
Yeast.
Oh, my.
Worst bread ever.
Right?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So she tried to poison him by having him perform cunnilingus on her?
Yes. She was trying to give him a poisonous kiss. Indeed.
All right.
That's something, man. I don't know. That's wow.
That's new, huh?
Yeah. I mean, kudos to her because at least she's trying to get a little out of it as well.
That's true.
Normally it'd just be like, throwing some poison on his oatmeal or something,
Well, if he's gonna die, he might as well die going down.
Yeah.
Eating that dirty Brazilian snatch.
I think it's funny that the unusual odor.
Yeah, it is funny.
He said so bad that he's like, whoa, this is something that normal people can't handle.
Like this animal part of his brain kicked in, knew it was danger.
Yeah, exactly. Like, whoo. Like, baby, I ain't trying to say it stank, but
man.
But damn. It's like, that knocked me over.
Well, meanwhile, Brian, in New Orleans, you got this dude.
You mean Nolans?
Nolans, which is known for its rich musical history.
It is. Mm-hmm.
And Osamer Hernandez.
That's a mess, my friend.
Might be part of that tapestry. When cops encountered a 33-year-old Hernandez staggering on the street on Friday night, he serenaded them with a ditty.
A P. Diddy?
I hope so.
Brian.
What made his performance memorable, however, was his lack of clothing.
Naturally. That's something else that Nolans is known for.
Tried it on The Voice.
Yeah.
They turn around. Oh, God.
Tried it on The Voice.
Cops say he wasn't wearing pants and he was masturbating.
Well, that's typical for when he's singing.
It's true. He's got to get that beat.
Yeah. He was just trying to master his scale, right?
Yes. It's like a slide flute, right?
Right, yeah. His O face is his octave face, right? Oops, sorry.
What made his performance memorable? Oh, wait, I already said it.
You did.
Officers asked him to put on shorts he was carrying. Good call. But Hernandez allegedly ignored the order, preferring to fondle himself.
Naturally.
Well, who doesn't?
Naturally.
Gretna Assistant Police Chief Anthony Cristina told Froll that while officers didn't recognize Hernandez's song, they could tell he was highly intoxicated.
From what? The masturbating in public? The
holding his
naked,
shorts.
Holding his shorts. Singing a song that they didn't know.
Hernandez eventually dressed was charged of public intoxication and obscenity, according to ClickJefferson.com, which adds that while the arresting officers can't place the exact tune Hernandez was singing, they can't get it out of their heads.
It's probably something like playing with my balls, playing with my balls. Cops want me to put my shorts on, playing with my balls.
Playing with my balls. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I really want to know what song he was singing. Like, I just want to hear it.
I agree.
If they can't get it out of their heads, I mean. they probably can't get out of their heads because, it's not so much the song as the fact that he was just fondling himself left and right, just slapping it all over the place.
Maybe it was like Dr. Love by Kiss or something.
Yeah. Just something they didn't recognize, but he's just flopping his donkey all over the place,
Donkey. Giving him some credit.
Yeah. Well, could be a small one.
Okay, fair enough.
Playing with his burro.
Miniature donkey.
Oh, my. All right, and the last story of the evening. This stinks because it really stinks we don't have tape for this story because, I wanted her perspective on this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Its Intimacy 2.0 dress turns transparent when you get sexually aroused. You don't get to choose whether this dress is revealing or not. Your carnal instincts do.
Ooh.
The Intimacy 2.0 dress, designed by, I don't know, Dan, I think he might be like foreign, Roosgaard, is getting a rise
I get it.
out of the fashion world because its opaque fabric becomes transparent when you get aroused.
How does it know?
Oh, it knows. Finally, all the cards will be on the table. You'll have your date saying, "Is your dress disappearing, or are you just happy to see me?" Ugh. The already barely there garment features ribbons of leather and opaque e-foils, which can detect the model's heartbeat.
Oh, so...
Yep. It's like a mood dress.
So if she's getting attacked and her heartbeat goes up, she's going to be nude.
Yes.
That
Or
makes
if
a lot
you
of
scare
sense.
her, maybe.
Ooh.
Intimacy 2.0 is a fashion project exploring the relation between intimacy and technology, Roosgaard said. Technology is used here not merely functional, but also as a tool to create intimacy as well as privacy on a direct, personal level, which in our contemporary tech society is becoming increasingly important. In other words, you're going to be showing a lot more than side boob when you dance, walk briskly, witness a fender bender, eat a grape, or engage in any other mildly heart-thumping activity.
What does eating a grape have to do with anything?
Oh, you eat one grape, your heartbeat just, I don't know.
I mean, is a grape laced with meth?
Yes.
I've never heard of that before.
Another caveat, though Roosgaard has said he's in talks to produce a ready-to-wear line of intimacy clothing, the current dress is only a prototype and a project. Would you wear this thing?
Damn straight.
Oh, my.
That'd be good at work. Hey, boys.
Yeah, right.
Let's go move some boxes. Oh, good God.
Well, I see Tony went commando today.
Well, because I have, Intimacy 2.0 drawers on, too.
Well, of course.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, of course. You got to show off the fruit bowl.
That's right. That's right. Proudly displayed.
Oh, of course.
Only when I'm aroused.
Well, which is all the time.
Well, if you're going to show it off, you got to make sure it's, in the proper moment.
It's true. It's true. Oh, man. This is interesting.
It's something, all right.
Given all the times that your heartbeat could be elevated, this just seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, exactly.
This just seems like you're going to be showing off a lot of the time.
I mean, I thought maybe it was like monitored skin temperature somehow.
Yeah,
or,
no. If it pulls from heartbeat, though.
Why does it just have like a barometer that you just jam in her vagina so it starts to get a little moist?
That seems a little different, but yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. I know.
It's probably better than a heartbeat.
Maybe. Well, that's what, like we said, it's, there's so many things that can elevate your heartbeat, though.
Yeah.
I mean, a brisk jog. What if it's raining outside? Just a jog from, like, a building to the car elevates your blood pressure. I mean,
That's true.
Little road rage.
Yeah.
And then you got to get out afterwards. I mean, you might have to sit in the car for a few minutes, cool down. Like, literally turn the air on.
So do some breathing exercises.
Yeah, I mean. Did you see that? Like, the person wearing that dress is at a party or something. They have a little social anxiety. They get a little mild, like, anxiety attack. They go into another room and they're trying to breathe to calm down because they don't want to show off all the
goods.
Because
they're just need.
Yeah, right.
Which just ramps up the anxiety even more.
Right? Yeah. Horrible.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all for the news.
We can... it looks like all of these voicemails have to do with top 5.
All righty.
So we might as well just dive into voicemail.
We shall.
Indeed. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Oops, let me make sure my volume's up.
Yeah.
What's on number 1, Brian?
Sushi.
Tomorrow.
Hey guys, so this is Rose. Top 5 on a bucket list. Number 5 would be to star in a play. It can be local. That's fine. 4 is to ride in a hot air balloon.
Forced. How's that on?
3 would be to write a book, fiction. Number 2, run a marathon. And number 1, a world cruise when I retire with Josh. And Tony says that we have to have world tour swag. So
Yeah,
we will have that as part of our world cruise. So stay salty and go fuck yourselves.
They were talking about if they retired, they're going to go on one of those world cruises. It's like months, and you just literally go around the world.
Yeah.
And I told them if they did that, they needed to have like Josh and Rose world tour shirts made.
Well, naturally.
Why wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
You know? Shit. That's what I would do.
I agree.
Looks like we got
So when she said run a marathon, she means like a marathon gas station, right?
Yes, it's a very odd thing to have.
You can see that as someone's dream.
And I like the force to ride a hot air balloon, like someone's at gunpoint. Get your ass in that basket.
Fair enough. I mean, some people need a little help.
It's true. This next one is also from Rose. We had a twofer. Maybe.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Wow.
Sounds great.
Try it again.
Hey guys, it's Rose again. So I thought of another top 5 list. Top 5 worst foods, like the top 5 foods you absolutely can't stand.
Did you say foods?
And since it'll be Valentine's Day when you record this, unfortunately you can't help people steer clear from things. But I think a lot of people are going to have similar types of foods that they can't stand. So stay salty again and go fuck yourselves again. Bye.
Sounds like a great night.
Is there top 5 worst foods or foos? I'm not sure. As in, like, I pity the foo.
It's probably both.
I hope so.
Okay, we got one more. Correct, sir?
We do have one more.
Yay.
What's going on, y'all? This is T calling in with my should be top 5. I only could come up with 2 of them. One of them is go to a Denver Broncos game out in Denver, and the number 1 was go to WrestleMania. That's always been a dream of mine. I almost win, but shit happens. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Stay salty. Go fuck yourself.
All right. For a minute there, I didn't think he was going to throw a stay salty in us.
I know. I was like, God damn it. That's his own catchphrase.
Yeah.
For the love of Pete.
All right. That's all the voicemails, correct?
That is all the voicemails, Brian.
All right. Well, I have a top 5 list from someone that Tate actually did the shout-out for, which is Steve from the...
Inner City Geeks
Yes, which
podcast.
The Twitter account he sent this to me from was actually Mr. Jackal.
Yeah.
And his 5 were, number 5 was road trip across the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
The next one was accidentally squeeze a famous person's boob.
Accidentally,
yes. Learn the guitar.
Oh, all right. Drums.
No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I hate. God help us if Def Leppard and Koalas ever have a concert together. Me and Oz are just going to destroy that place. It's going to be the Whitesnake concert again.
Deaf koala or koala
Stop
leopard?
It. Let's just move on.
Because koalas riding leopards could be entertaining.
It's true. Well, not those leopards.
Or maybe leopards eating koalas.
Maybe. His number 2 is buy a DeLorean.
Nice.
I think we can all figure out why. And his number 1 is become Batman.
That's strong.
It's a pretty good one.
That's strong.
It's tough to top that one.
That is
tough,
I mean. Yeah.
So, all right. So that leaves us. Tate is not going to have a top 5 because she's a sissy pants. So
it wasn't enough time to crowdsource.
Yeah.
Plus internet derailment.
Yeah, that too. And sissy pants.
All
right. So what do you got?
She's going to get tussled next time I see her.
Yeah, she better hope we never actually run into her in person. There will be tussling.
Mass tusslings.
Uh-huh.
My number 5 is actually drive across the country as well. The old country road trip.
Just drive across the country, not actually see anything, right?
Well, of course.
Just drive from one side to the other and be like, all right, I'm done.
Coffee the whole time.
Yeah.
Or meth.
My number 5 is get a tattoo.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Which is going to happen, so, at some point here.
Well, shit. Bucket list succeeded.
I know. Soon.
My number 4 is drive a supercar.
Supercar, you
like
said.
a Lamborghini, or
right.
'Cause why the fuck not?
Yeah, fair enough.
I like going fast, and that'd be fun.
Yeah, all right.
Especially if I don't have to pay for it.
Good point.
You need to join one of those car clubs.
Yes.
Yes.
Or just become filthy rich to where it won't matter if you pay for it.
Donate.
Nice. Mine is go to Vegas.
Oh,
because it seems like a thing to do.
I agree.
No meth Larry though.
No.
He's not invited.
No.
No.
Maybe like meth Susan.
Nice.
My number 3 would be skydive.
Naked from an aeroplane.
Yeah.
Motley
Crew.
Yep.
Kickstart my heart even.
Yep. My next one's actually one I don't think you'll see coming.
All
is
right.
I think it'd be really cool to own a bar.
Oh, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. I think I've moved on past the comic shop to
I
where
think it'd be really cool to drink in your bar.
Exactly. Wait a minute. You'd
What?
be getting thrown out every day. Like, would you quit groping the help?
Like, Jesus Christ, man.
How many times have I told you? Like, I don't mind you having shots in here, but stop groping the workers.
Just don't give me shots.
And everyone else.
And the patrons.
And everyone.
And the mop. And Bill the janitor.
The mop. Hey, baby. That's a nice handle you got there.
Nice dreads, baby.
Tussle.
Exactly.
You're like cutting the dreads off.
The old dirty mop water tussle. Yes,
Yeah.
nice callback to earlier.
All right.
My number 2 is a vacation on every continent.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do in Antarctica exactly.
Yeah. Be cold.
Be cold.
Yeah.
Build a snowman.
Yeah. Maybe you should just go visit Oz twice.
Go to the South Pole at least.
Uh-huh.
Or visit Oz twice. Perfect.
I think that's a good idea because you can punch koalas with him.
Yeah. I'll hold them.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Does. I gotta agree.
Yeah.
Only if we dress up like Demolition.
Well, can we go with Legion of Doom? At least they wear pants.
We have to go Aussie Bushwhackers.
But I don't like the Bushwhackers.
I'll even let him lick my armpit.
Ooh. Thanks. All right then. How do you think he feels?
Exactly.
He's like, oh, this is like Vegemite. My next one would be to have some success, like as an artist.
Right.
Like, doesn't have to be like ridiculously, but it'd just be cool to, I don't know, like have a webcomic or something that gets a little notice.
Some sort of success.
Yeah, some sort of. Yeah, like I said, don't have to be like crazy huge. But
Ooh, I got an idea. Salty language t-shirts.
Wait a minute. I see what you're doing there. Free help.
What?
What's your number one, Si?
My number 1 is visit space. Because I've always been obsessed with space.
It's true, you have.
And it'd be cool.
You do know it's not like Alien up there, right?
Damn it.
There's no Sigourney Weaver going up with you.
I'm hoping more Total Recall.
Fair enough. There's probably not going to happen, though.
Damn it.
Like, you'll just go up there by yourself.
Like, oh.
Like, maybe Richard Branson will go
It's
with
cold and lonely.
you. Yeah, right? Well, if you can get on one of those flights with Richard Branson, it can't be lonely.
That's true.
It'd probably be a blast, actually.
I'm sure that'd be a great time.
That actually might be the best way to go to space.
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
Hop on one of them Virgin, or sub-atmospheric jets or whatever the fuck they're designing.
Yes. But I only want to do it if he's going, because
you got it.
It's going to probably be a lot of fun if he's going.
Yeah, high-quality booze and knuckle bumps.
Yes.
With explosions.
He always blows it up.
You gotta blow that shit
Always
up.
blows it up.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he knows what's up.
He does know.
You can tell. He's not a man who's like, I don't get it.
Yeah, like,
knuckle
what are
bumps?
we doing?
Yeah, it's not like Bill Gates where he'd try to high five your knuckle bump.
He's too busy bumping mosquitoes off of African children's faces.
Are you talking about punching him?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how he helps.
Oh, you've got a couple mosquitoes there. Sock! And it sounds like punching a stalk of celery. That's horrible, man. It's terrible. I thought he was doing good things over there.
He is.
Guess not.
At least they're getting some sort of attention.
He's giving everyone copies of Windows. They don't have computers or electricity.
With old Windows.
Like 98, no, 2000.
Like flying toaster screensaver Windows.
Right? Or no, what was the one that everyone, was it ME?
Oh,
everyone
God,
just
that was
hated.
terrible.
Yeah. He's handing out just copies of that.
Like, here you go.
It's kind of like getting the San Francisco 49ers Super Bowl champion shirt.
Yes. Windows ME. You're
Yep.
trying to eat them.
It's delicious. My number one is for like I would love for this podcast to be like big.
Successful?
Yes.
More than mildly
like
successful?
monetarily successful. I would love for us to find a way to, be able to, as you said once before, just do this.
Yeah, it would be entertaining.
Just here it is. I don't give a shit if it's once a week, every day. I don't care.
Well, Don was trying to sell us his radio stars on Growler Thursday.
He was trying.
Is it our waitress?
Yeah. I don't want to be a radio star though. That's so yesterday.
Yeah, well, internet radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for the next generation.
That's right.
Yeah.
I guess that's us.
Sure.
Maybe.
I guess.
Because I believe the children are the future, Brian.
Did you see that post on Twitter? Someone posted about that? That song was originally recorded in like 77, which means we are those children.
Wow, that's scary.
And fail.
Fail dozer. Crashing through the building.
That'll learn them.
Yeah,
to be optimistic. Ah, righty.
Holy shit, my Twitter exploded while
Sorry
we were
about
recording.
that. Wow. All right, well, yeah.
Super Bowl picks.
Yep.
Everybody was wrong.
Yes, because we picked by the points.
Yes.
We got the team right, but unfortunately it was a 4-point spread. They won by 3.
Last minute safety fucked us.
Yeah. Well, and or the, depending on how you want to look at it, because,
Yeah. So we picked the Ravens to win with the points.
And we lost because of the points only.
We lost because of the points. Tate picked the 49ers to win, but she wasn't going to spread, and they lost.
Yes.
So as a show, we failed, but overall, Tate probably won these playoff
And overall,
pool.
what we did was we showed how horrible we are at picking games against the spread.
Yes, it shows why I should never bet sports.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's generally what I tend to learn from picking against the points.
Yeah.
Is that I should never, ever, ever bet on sporting events unless I can just pick the teams.
Right.
If I can just pick the teams, I can usually do okay, as evidenced by the contest that I got the free cable
sexy
from.
internet you have right now.
I can usually, for a long time in this year's version of it, I was in the top 10 again.
Right.
So I couldn't win the overall prize or anything, but I was back in, that'd be 3 years in a row I was in the top 10.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
Yeah. So I can usually do okay with that. You put me against the points and I have no clue apparently.
Well, it's rough.
All right. So again, the top 5 for next week. Worst foods. Are we going to go with worst foods or least favorite foods? How do you, basically the same thing.
I think it's kind of open to interpretation.
All right, so either one.
Yeah.
You can, make it what you think are the worst foods, your least favorite.
Yeah.
What gives you just disgusting diarrhea. We don't care.
Yeah. Dried mangoes. Oof. Zyklon B.
So you're saying I should buy you a lot of dried mangoes for your birthday?
Dude, they're delicious.
Yeah,
But they
they
did
are.
awful things to me. And anyone who is standing in my vicinity.
That's fair, my
It
friend.
was not good.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. When I packed them my lunch, I'm like, I got to pack them early. Like, eat them early, and I'll, fuck my coworkers. Who cares? But when I get home, I don't want to be killing my family.
Yeah, probably not. Plus the car ride home. I mean,
Yeah, well,
depends on the weather, I guess.
that's true too.
Like if it's like raining and stuff, it's like, man, I can't really.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, die.
Yeah. Marinate.
Sound like a koala.
The best part of that was his face.
I know, right? I know. There's so many times when like that, or when Tate makes a face or something. It's like, God, I really. I've been
next
so
level
tempted.
Ustream.
I've been so tempted to take like my flip cam and record, like put it behind me basically to record.
Well, I think
The-
we can talk
Yeah,
about
anyways.
that when we're not recording.
Yep. So again, visit saltylanguage.com. Check the Amazon banner. Check the donate thing. Help us out. We're trying really hard to get another board so that we can, like Tony said, maybe have Soundboard T on a little more. Maybe occasionally have other folk on.
Yep. We'll have an optional third mic then.
Yeah. And,
Nice.
that kind of thing. Also, maybe, it opens us up maybe to do guest spots on other
Yeah.
shows if they want us. And
Also, don't forget, hit up 415-857-2589.
yeah.
That's the Salty Language voicemail for your top 5 or whatever you want to share with us.
Yeah. Worst foods, complain to us. Just say, hey, you guys are the greatest.
And the
Just,
one thing...
just be like, we really don't like Tate on the show.
The one
Kidding, love you,
thing
Tate.
we've asked for since we started taking calls... life advice.
Yeah, right? Like, we would love to
I would
do.
love to answer some questions like that.
Yeah.
But,
That-
no
absolutely.
one's hit us up yet.
Maybe we'll solicit it on Twitter a little more.
Yeah, that's true.
What else? We'll give Twitter handles out. Tate's not here. Her Twitter is Hayes_T_R.
Right.
Mine is Stunami.
I'm a monotony or monotony.
Yep. And the show is Salty_language. Check us out on Twitter. It's really probably where we do the most stuff.
Yeah.
But again, if you go to saltylanguage.com, links to everything for you.
Yep.
Again, check out the older episodes. If you listen to us on Stitcher, please give us a thumbs up to help us popularity-wise on there. Maybe get us in the What's Hot on Stitcher thing, which could help us maybe get some new listeners. If you're on iTunes, please give us a review and a rating.
Subscribe.
Yep. And also, tell your friends.
That's right.
Yeah. Just be like, hey, these guys...
Just blast this shit at work.
These guys in that dame ain't bad. You should listen.
That dame, see?
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, we've only got 2 of us. How are we going to handle all 3 of these things? I don't even remember what my other one was now. Remember I was like, ooh, that's my new... I don't even remember it now.
I don't remember either.
Whatever. So I guess stay salty, kids.
Yeah, have a beer. You'll be fine.
See you next week.
Bye. This is Tate. I can't get
Tussle.
Tussle.